Yo, what's going on? This is Blair, TheCardGuyz, here with Senor Leblanc. I know he's just getting back from Mexico. He didn't top, unfortunately, but we're doing his deck profile from Toronto, Canada. We got top 8, correct?
Yep.
So we're going back in time a little bit. How was that tournament for you?
It was great. No complaints with any of my losses. I lost to Dale, Tyree, and then Gabe, the winner of Toronto. So the tournament went pretty well. Good.
All right, and just wanted to ask real quick before we get right into the deck profile. I know right before Toronto you won the ARG $25,000 championship, right? Yeah. So I know we know y'all played. You and the team played Clown Nekroz, and of course ARG and Konami has 2 separate lists. How would of course you played Clown Nekroz again, right?
Yes, I played.
How did you like it with the 2 lists being different, like this deck and Konami format?
I think I like ARG format a little bit better. But Konami format was perfectly fine. Like, Nekroz was still the best deck. The mirror was very skillful, playing around Trish. It was the same thing as playing around, like, Puppet Plant. So, it was pretty good, so.
No complaint. All right. We can go again to the list and, like, any changes you did from Toronto to 25K?
This is the Toronto list I'll be explaining right now. So, the 6 Jews, of course. We played 7 clowns at Mexico. We played 8 clowns at Toronto. We just cut one of these. Shrit, Great Sorcerer, and Dance Princess. Dance Princess is amazing. Versatile trap decks and like late game Nekroz. It's really good in the grind game, or any deck really. Getting your stuff back is good. I was especially when they banish your Trish, like you can get it back, like, and they won't play around it once it's gone. So you get it back and then you Trish them and it's a blowout.
Why no Exit?
Exit was one of the worst cards to draw, and like it wasn't that great in our deck. So we just cut it all together, and we were fine with it. We never missed it or anything.
Awesome.
And then for the ritual monsters, 3 Valk, 3 Unicorn, 2 Brio, 2 Colossus, Trish, Decisive Armor. We didn't play Decisive Armor at Toronto, but we did play it at Mexico because Crab King wasn't legal in Mexico, so we didn't really have out to towers. And it's just really good versus like BA or just summoning against like any rogue deck is really good having on the field. And then the last ritual was Catastor. This one was really good. Getting back Dance Princess, Great Stork or Shrit. It was a great extra resource. Drawing it wasn't the greatest, but always have the option in your deck to make summon another level 4 or summon Shrit to like be able to cycle again. It was really good.
Gotcha.
For the spells, we played 7. We played 3 cycles, which is the best one. Really good game 1. We always like took it out game 2 and 3 because like the games would go shorter because there'd be cards that would like decide like if the game would end or something, like it'd be the Fiends or anything like that, where like you don't need 3. 2 Kaleido and 2 Mirror.
Awesome. Did you ever have any problems with like drawing too many mirrors during the matches?
No, most of the time, like even if you draw like 3, like you can still go off like anyway, and it would only be a problem in the mirror because every other deck, like this deck just destroys every other deck. There's not really a problem. Then 2 Rhoda, Prep, and Foolish. Foolish is great. You can send Valk to summon Valk from the grave, or you can send any of the clowns. Like they work really well there. Onto this side deck, yeah. So we played Gungnir. This is the Mexico side deck. We played Gungnir, 3 Veiler, 2 Denko Sekka. We weren't playing Denko Sekka at Toronto. We cut Decisive Armor from the side deck. We put in the main deck, and a 3rd MST to play these 2.
Okay.
Great card. We played it a lot versus the mirror because like, everyone played traps in the mirror, and it would just be a blowout when you could Denko Trish them. Spells, 3 Shared Ride, 2 MST, 3 Decree, like the best card versus like every rogue deck, and it was great. The Emptiness, we sided it out a lot at Toronto, but in Mexico they don't believe in siding it out, so we had to side it in. And it was just horrible because we like have unexpected losses to Emptiness when that shouldn't happen like ever.
Like so with in Mexico, if you knew you were siding in the Emptiness, did you side in the MSTs as well?
Yeah, we sided in MSTs because they were playing like just regular traps in general. So if anything, it would be a 1-for-1 or it'd be an outside Emptiness.
Okay, awesome.
And then the extra deck, This is the Toronto extra deck, but I'll show you the one difference. We had 2 Dweller, 2 Emerald, Diamond Dire, Crab King. Crab King played at Toronto, and we couldn't play it in Mexico, so I played the second Diamond Dire Wolf as the Crab King. We had very few resources because we had our deck ready and didn't bring all of our cards with us to Mexico. So this was one of the only cards I could play, but it definitely came up a couple of times. Exiton, Rhapsody, Cowboy, Trapeze Magician. This card's great.
Oh yeah.
OTK's a lot. Let's just put it on Valk. Yeah. Castell, Masquerade, definitely the best extra deck card in the deck. So easy to make. 2 Herald and Dragon Master Knight.
Dragon Master. All right. Looking back at it, was there anything you want to change, like main side or extra?
No, Toronto list was perfect. Mexico, probably the extra deck. I would maybe change something for the second Diamond Dire. I don't know what, maybe 101 or something like that. But yeah, it worked out pretty good. For Toronto, Ben, Desmond, and I all played the same list. Also Zach too. And then for Mexico, Ben and I played the same list. But then Desmond played the same list as Toronto.
Okay, awesome. Well, Chris, really appreciate you, sitting down and talking with us a little bit. Definitely gonna see a lot more with you on the channel.
Yeah, of course.
All right. This is Blair of TheCardGuyz. See y'all.